Okay. Well, I think I may have a problem. I have an addiction that may not be able to be properly rationally explained. So, ever since this game came out, Musume, on Thursday, I have not gotten proper sleep. I've been addicted to it. I forgot to play other games, as well as I fell behind in script writing. Now, I know it's hard to explain the attraction of this game. Like, these are personified racehorses of history, put into very cute scenarios in very well written and well voice acted cutscenes, as well as the anime is also no slouch as well. It is actually topping charts. It is a very addicting loop, and unconfirmed, I have seen reports that LeBron James also is praising this game as well. So, oh my goodness. So, yeah, I do apologize. But overall, though, I have been practicing reading from scripts. It is actually a new thing for me because, one, writing it, of course, is one thing, but also sort of, whatchamacallit, sort of trying to pace yourself and taking breaths at the right thing. And also, just don't be afraid to do different takes and all that. And I understand, and that's one thing that actually I do have, sometimes a personal thing for me. Like, I do not like doing too much repetition, but that is what practice is meant to be. So the first scripted video I have sort of half finished recorded. I'm still trying to do one or two more takes to get the second half right, so that it sounds better. So overall, I will be talking about base building and crafting, and then immediately starting next week will be Mecha Break. So it has been quite a lot. But what I want to talk about today is my first impressions of Musume and what an addicting game loop this has been. Overall, so just some background story. This game has been out in Japan already for about 4 years. So there's a lot of content that we have to catch up with. So they said that they are going to be accelerating all the content. I don't know if that's good or bad. Mainly because this is dropping on right at the end of Cinderella Grey. So the new episode and the final episode for this half of the series will be coming to a close tomorrow. And so far, it's been topping charts. It's a great time to put this anime out there, to have people experience it and play. Now, the downside is that I do hope that the speed up of content doesn't lead to not just burnout, but also produce less opportunity to gather premium currency. As you can see, I have been and this is the reason why actually I didn't do any sort of content creation or stream on Fridays, because I was sleep deprived. I played this game from the moment it launched in almost every waking hour until 4 a.m. in the morning, and I just passed out. And being able to put my account on from Steam to mobile device does not help, because I'm just playing it while I'm off the computer as well. So yeah. Now, there are some issues there are some technical issues I do have with this game. There is actually some interlacing issues. I'm not too sure if it's with my computer setup or anything, or because it's in full screen, but I have noticed that there is some interlacing and tearing issues in some of the video rendering, And there's also some initial crashes as well when you are in scouting. Not on the computer side, but on the mobile side. So hopefully they smooth that out. Overall, it's actually exactly as I expected from when I first started playing 4 years ago on the Japanese server. Ever since they restricted access, I decided it wasn't really worth getting a VPN or anything and doing all that. So I just thought, I'll just wait for the global version. And lo and behold, it took 4 years to arrive. Yep. Oh boy. But yeah, overall though, it is a very addicting game loop. It's very easy to get into. There's a lot of guides on there, better than me, that will tell you how to get a good start in this game. But I have also read, and it's actually kind of nice to see in the comments that people are just going to go with what they get and probably not even bother re-rolling because they just want the one or two characters they want to work with. And that's actually really nice, actually, because usually like gacha games, they're all about collecting. They're all about doing the FOMO and stuff. Now this definitely is going to have that element of FOMO because of the sped up banners. Now the things though, like what makes this different is that this actually is banking on the idol culture as well as the horse racing scene as well. So people are not going to roll for collection all the time. They're mainly just going to roll and support the one or two characters they want to support. Their waifu, or their like the idol that they like the most, or the horse they even like the most. As for me, mine is Mihono Bourbon. That's why I've only been doing like minor like miniature rolls here and there. So as you can see, only 19 rolls total on the banner. So I'm just waiting right now for Mihono Bourbon, which is next week. So you'll see me playing a lot more of this game. And also starting next week as well is Mecha Break. So that's why I am basically going to be using my time and weekend, hopefully not playing this game. I'm going to let everything recharge and reset and need to get my sleep schedule straight. But also finish out rehearsing my recorded content. So my scripted content will be on base building to start with Star Citizen. Then it will be about crafting and how crafting might be able to fix a lot of the issues that we're going to have with this game in terms of insurance, but also to sort of just kind of move away from weapons and items that are bought in the shop to just be able to be applicable skins on items. And I want to explain it in full detail, my full thoughts. That crafting video is going to probably be based on what I've got planned, might be turned into 2 different videos. One is how crafting can solve insurance, and how crafting should be used to help with player progression and time sync and management. So, and then base building will probably just be its own one video, because that base building needs basically what I want to do is explain what features are needed for base building to be good and ready for on a larger scale as it starts to expand. I am hearing some good news that Star Citizen as well is going to be getting engineering in the experimental PTU, more than likely in a couple weeks, if we are to believe them. Other than that, yeah, I think I have an addiction. And you've heard it here. Well, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a great week, even though I did not sleep. I will probably be I'll probably be streaming a little bit today. And I'll hope to see you then. Take care, guys.